Assignment. Are you seeing the screen?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, what is your difficulty here? Anyone solve this problem? Let me copy this question. X cos x dy by dx. Okay. X cos x dy by dx plus x sin x sin x plus cos x into y equal to 1. Okay, see, assignment may not be exactly on the three types, linear, benevolent, and exact differential equations. Okay, so the question is asked like this: x cos x dy by dx plus x sin x plus cos x into y equal to d. Anyone tried this problem?
Yes, sir.
So, can you suggest what could be the substitution? Or what type of differential equation it is? How should I proceed?
Linear
It will be
differential
linear
equation.
if you divide by
Is,
x cos
is,
x.
is it exactly linear differential equation? First, I need to divide with the
X cos
x
x.
cos x.
X cos
Okay.
x.
First of all, it is a linear differential equation because degree of the dependent variable is 1, degree of the derivative is also 1. No term containing product of dependent variable and its derivative. Therefore, it is linear differential equation. Once you identify it as a linear differential equation, then only thing you have to bring it to standard form. That's it, right? So, what do you mean by standard form? Quotient of dy by dx must be 1. That means dy by dx plus. Okay. Let me write like this: x sin x, x sin x plus cos x by x cos x into y equal to 1 by x cos x. So when I do this, what is dy by dx? Plus, let me write it as like this. So then x gets cancelled, tan x plus 1 by x. Am I right? Into y is equal to 1 by x secant x. 1 by x secant x. And which is linear in y in standard form. Okay, with p of x equal to p of x is equal to tan x plus 1 by x and q of x equal to 1 by x secant x. Okay, now what was your difficulty? You are not able to identify it as a linear differential equation, or you are not able to solve this linear differential equation. Somebody asked a doubt about assignment problem. Who is this? From this onwards, can you proceed, or you want me to show? You want me to solve this problem? What is integral? Please, what is the? Please mute yourself. What is the integrating factor? E power p integral p dx. So e power integral uh, tan x plus 1 by x, right? Now what is integration of tan x? Integration of tan x is secant. Please mute. Please mute. Please mute yourself. Integration of tan x is secant x. What is log secant x derivative? 1 by secant x into secant x derivative secant x into tan x. Right? So therefore these two gets cancelled. So therefore you will get tan x, right? Therefore integration of tan x is log secant x plus integration of 1 by x is log x. So log a plus log b is log ab. So this is e power log x into secant x. What is e power log x into secant x? X secant x. X secant x. Is it okay? Now once this is an integrating factor, what is the general solution? Y into integrating factor. Y into integrating factor is x secant x equal to integral of q. What is q? 1 by x into secant x into integrating factor. What is integrating factor? X into secant x dx plus c. X1 by x gets cancelled. X1 by x gets cancelled. What is integration of secant square x? What is integration of secant square x? Tan x plus c. That's it. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Any other doubt?
Sir,
Still.
first
Tell
one
me.
in the assignment, sir. First one in the assignment, sir. G2, sir.
G2. This one
No,
only.
yeah, yes, sir.
This problem only, no?
Yes, sir.
So what is the
Yes,
difficult?
this one.
What is the difficult? You're asked to prove that A inverse equal to A bar by 3. So will you find out A inverse or will you do in another way? I think I discussed this problem in the class when we were discussing question papers.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember how do you find out A inverse?
Sir, I'm A inverse, sir. Adjoint A by delta, sir.
That may be difficult because it is containing some complex matrix. You know, why to use this 1 by det A into adjoint A? When what do you mean by inverse of a matrix? Suppose A is given. Suppose A is given. You want to find A is given. You want to find A inverse, right? One way is using some formula, okay. And other way is if you can find them, if you have some matrix B such that AB equal to I, then what is B called? Then what is B called? Inverse of A. So in the problem it is a, okay. In the problem you are asked to show that, okay. You are asked to show that A inverse equal to 1 by 3 into A bar. 1 by 3 into A bar. Okay. And we know what is the property of A inverse? A inverse must be equal to I. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
So if I can show this product, if I can show that this product is I, then the later matrix is going to be the inverse of the first matrix. Am I right? So you are asked to show that A inverse equal to 1 by 3 into A bar. So what I will do, I will multiply A with 1 by 3 into A bar. If I can show that this product equal to I, is it not implies that A inverse equal to 1 by 3 A bar? Yes or no? Similar to this discussion. Do you follow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Therefore, to find A inverse, to find or to show that A inverse equal to 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 into what? A bar, right? 1 by 3 into, to show that A inverse equal to 1 by 3 into A bar, it is sufficient for me to show that A into 1 by 3 A bar is I. Or using scalar property, I can write it as 1 by 3 times A bar is equal to I. Is it okay? Now A is given. You know how to find out A is given. You know how to find out A bar. What do you mean by A bar? Replacing every element with its complex conjugate, right? So if A equal to e power 2, then what will be A bar?
E power minus 2 pi.
E power minus 2 pi I by 3. Suppose if A square is there, what is A square? E power 4 pi I by 3. Then what is A square conjugate? E power minus 4 pi I by 3. Am I right? Am I right or not? Therefore, we substitute A with 2 pi I by 3. A square with e power 4 pi I by 3. So e power 2 pi I by 3, e power 4 pi I by 3, e power 2 pi I by 3, e power 4 pi I by 3. That is A. What is A bar? Conjugate of each of its element. What is conjugate of 1?
1.
1. That's it. So find out A bar and show that 1 by 3 into A bar is equals to I. Is it a difficult thing? It's a simple algebra. Can you do it?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Any other difficulty in this assignment? Okay. Now we were discussing different kinds of matrices, no? Hermitian matrix, Q Hermitian matrix. You remember those properties? What do you mean by Hermitian? Can you recollect?
A into A power theta is equal to A.
That is unitary.
Theta equal to A.
A power theta equals to A.
Q Hermitian.
A power theta equals to minus A.
Symmetric.
A transpose equals to A.
Q symmetric equal to
A
A
transpose
transpose equal to minus. Okay.
Minus A.
And orthogonal.
A transpose equal to
A
A transpose A is equal to I.
A transpose A equals to I.
Unitary. Unitary.
A into A conjugate theta A power theta equals to I.
And I gave you one important property in orthogonal matrix. Do you remember? What is the property of an orthogonal matrix? Suppose you have a
Dot product of cos is
uh,
1.
dot product of any two distinct columns is going to be
Into column with
1 or 0?
0, sir.
0, because dot product 0 means two vectors going to be perpendicular, no? Orthogonal, right? So dot product of any two column vectors are going to be 0, and each column vector is a unit vector. What do you mean by unit vector? Its magnitude must be 1. That means sum of squares of components must be 1.
1.
Then under root of sum of squares also going to be 1. Under root 1 is 1. Do you understand? Okay. And you have I demonstrated some more points here. You remember, every real symmetric matrix is Hermitian, and every real skew symmetric matrix is Q-Hermitian. I have given the proofs also. If you want, you just go through that video. Okay, after that I erased this. Okay, I wanted you to write it in your notebook. Okay, and after that every real orthogonal matrix is unitary. If A is Hermitian, then IA is Q-Hermitian. These things may be useful in bits. Okay, or 1 mark questions or 2 marks questions. Okay. If A is Q-Hermitian, IA is Hermitian, this also I proved in that class. Okay, the determinant of an orthogonal matrix is plus or minus 1. The determinant of a unit matrix is of unit matrix magnitude. Okay, all these properties we discussed. Like this, you have some more properties. I think you must have learnt in intermediate. Just I think you know this, right? Show that every matrix can be uniquely expressed as a sum of a symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix. Do you remember how to express? How can I express a matrix as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric? Anyone?
A plus A transpose minus half plus half of A plus A transpose.
Let me write like this. Okay. Suppose A is a square matrix. No, it is a square. Every square matrix. I think it should be. All these things must be a square matrix. Suppose A is a square matrix, right? Suppose A is a square matrix of order n. Okay. Define P equal to. Tell me. You somebody said how can I define a sum of a symmetric and skew symmetric matrix? How can I define P in terms of A? 1 by 2 times. I think this also I discussed. A plus A transpose and Q equal to 1 by 2 times A minus A transpose. Right? What is P transpose? That means 1 by 2 times A plus A transpose whole transpose, right? That means what? 1 by 2 times A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose. You know the properties of transpose. A plus B whole transpose is equal to A transpose plus B transpose. AA whole transpose equal to K into A transpose. Okay. So because of these two properties, I can write like this. So then what is this? This is nothing but 1 by 2 times A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose is A, and A transpose plus A or A plus A transpose both are same, divided by 2 is nothing but P. That means what is P? T transpose equal to P means what? P is called
Symmetric.
symmetric. And how do you show that Q is skew symmetric? In a similar way, find out Q transpose. Q defined as A minus A transpose. Apply transpose. So this is 1 by 2 times A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose. So this is 1 by 2 times A transpose minus A. So if I take minus common, 1 by 2 times A minus A transpose. This is nothing but Q. This is Q with minus. So Q transpose equal to minus Q means what? Q is skew symmetric. Okay. So we have a symmetric matrix, we have a skew symmetric matrix. Then what will be P plus Q? So if I take 1 by 2 common, so then A plus A transpose plus A minus A transpose, that is 2A by 2, which is equal to A. Okay, therefore we are able to express A is a sum of symmetric matrix and skew symmetric matrix, right? Now how do you show this uniqueness? How do you show the uniqueness? Let us say that we'll assume that there exists, we'll go by contradiction, okay? So we'll assume that there is another pair R and S such that R plus is equal to A, okay? So assume that A also can be expressed as R plus S, where R symmetric and S skew symmetric. Okay, then what is A transpose? R plus S whole transpose. But what is R plus S transpose? R transpose plus S transpose. What is what is R transpose? What kind of matrix it is? R is a symmetric matrix. So if R is symmetric, then what is R transpose? Are you there?
R.
Or please respond quickly. Plus what is S transpose?
Minus S.
Minus S.
Minus S, because S is skew symmetric. Okay, so minus S. So A transpose you are getting it as R minus S. Now you consider P. What is P? 1 by 2 times A plus A transpose, right? But what is A? According to this assumption, A can be written as R plus S plus A transpose can be written as R minus S.
Minus S.
So what is the simplification? R, where R is nothing but symmetric. So this R is nothing but the P. Similarly, what is the Q? 1 by 2 times A minus A transpose. But what is A? R plus S minus A transpose is R minus S. When you simplify, you will get it as S. So there is no other pair R and S. Okay, R is nothing but P, S is nothing but Q. Therefore, this way of expressing as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric is unique. Uniqueness is also proved. Am I right? Similarly, in a similar way, Can you prove the remaining 3 results? Did you copy this? Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how can you show the next problem? Show that every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of Hermitian and skew Hermitian. Just replace just replace t with
Theta.
theta. That's it. Just replace t with theta. Okay. So how can we show the next result? What the second result says? Every square matrix can be expressed as a sum of Hermitian and skew Hermitian. Okay. So now instead of transpose, you define it as power theta. Then you consider p power theta. Okay, wherever t is there, replace t with theta. Wherever t is there, replace t with theta. Then see what happens. So if I consider p power theta, that is a plus a power theta whole power theta. That is a power theta plus a power theta whole power theta, and a power theta plus a power theta whole power theta is a. So 1 by 2 times a power theta plus a equal to p means what kind of matrix it is? P power theta equal to p means what? P is
Hermitian.
Hermitian. Similarly, what is q? Q is a minus a power theta by 2. Okay, if I take a conjugate transpose on both sides, then it is going to be a power theta minus a power theta whole power theta, and a power theta whole power theta is a. So when I take minus common, that is a minus a power theta. This is nothing but q. So you are getting q power theta equal to minus q means what? Q is skew Hermitian. Okay. Therefore, what is p plus q? You can show in a similar way. Which is a. Therefore, every square matrix we are able to show it as sum of a Hermitian matrix and a skew Hermitian matrix. Please mute yourself. There is a background disturbance. Can you please mute? F7 Pujita. Okay, so in a similar way, you can show the uniqueness also. So I am leaving this uniqueness part to you. Okay, so show this uniqueness part. Okay, in fact, it is not asked to show the uniqueness in the problem. I think it is just asked to express it as a sum of Hermitian and skew symmetric. If you're asked to show uniquely expressed, then you use a similar technique. Do you understand? Okay. Here in the second problem, uniqueness is not asked. If uniqueness is asked, you proceed in a similar way. Okay. Now, how can you do the third problem? Show that every square matrix can be expressed as P plus IQ, where P and Q are Hermitian matrices. Where P and Q are Hermitian matrices. Can you tell me how to define Hermitian matrices? Okay. So, what is the third problem? Suppose A is a square matrix of order n. Square matrix of order n. Okay. Now, to express, we want to express A equal to P plus IQ, where to express A equal to P plus IQ, where both P and Q are Hermitian. Okay. So can you tell me how to define it? Already you know how to define a Hermitian matrix using A. What is that? What is the definition of P? We already proved that this way of defining matrix will always be a Hermitian. Do you see it? So we can define, okay, we can define P as 1 by 2 times A plus A power theta. And we already proved that in exams don't write like this, because I proved it already. I am writing it because P power theta equal to P. Okay, P is Hermitian because P power theta equal to P. P is Hermitian. Okay. Now how can you define Q? Now it is not just P plus Q. We want P plus IQ. We want P plus IQ. Then what could be the definition of Q? Anyone? Where P and Q are Hermitian. If you write 1 by 2 times A minus A power theta, that will be skew Hermitian. And then you will get a complex matrix. P plus IQ means. You may not get A. So what should I do? Instead of defining as 1 by 2 times A minus A power theta, can I define as 1 by 2i times A minus A power theta? Just check. If I define 1 by 2i times A minus A power theta, then what is Q power theta? Please check. Then what is Q power theta? 1 by 2i times A minus A power theta whole power theta. Can you tell me what is this? What is Ka power theta property? Anyone remember? Ka power theta property is
K bar A power theta.
K bar A power theta. Okay. So you need to use this property. Okay. So then, so before applying this property, what I will do? I will write it as, what is 1 by I? 1 by I is nothing but minus I. Do you agree? Multiply and divide with I by I square is minus 1, minus I. Okay, so I can write it as minus I by 2 into A minus A power theta whole power theta. Do you follow? Are you following or not? Okay. Now apply conjugate. Ka power theta equal to Ka power theta equal to K bar into A power theta. Ka power theta equal to K bar into A power theta. Okay. So that means what? Minus I by 2 bar. Minus I by 2 bar into A power theta minus A power theta whole power theta. But what is minus I by 2 bar? What is minus I conjugate? I by 2. I by 2 into a power theta is a power theta is a power theta minus a power theta whole power theta is a. Now multiply and divide with I. Here multiply and divide with I. What do you get? If I multiply and divide with I, numerator is going to be I square. I square is minus 1. So minus 1 by 2i times a power theta minus a, which is nothing but 1 by 2i times a minus a power theta. What is 1 by 2i times a minus a power theta? That is nothing but q. Do you follow? So this is nothing but q. So q power theta equal to q means what? Q is a q also a Hermitian. Therefore q power theta equal to q implies q also q is a Hermitian. Okay, then what is p plus iq? What is p plus iq? P means what? 1 by 2 times a plus a power theta plus I times what is q? 1 by 2i times a minus a power theta. Now I gets cancelled. Okay, so 1 by 2 times a plus a power theta plus a minus a power theta, which is going to be a. Therefore we are able to express a square matrix as p plus iq form, where p and q are Hermitian matrices. Where p and q are Hermitian matrices. Do you agree? Do you understand? So remember these definitions, okay? How we defined q, how we defined p, okay? You know, if A is Hermitian, IA is skew Hermitian. If A is skew Hermitian, I into A is Hermitian, okay? So that property is obtained here. See, in the previous problem, see, if you multiply both sides with I, what happens? We proved that Q is Hermitian. If you multiply both sides with I, what happens? I into Q, I gets cancelled. That becomes a skew Hermitian. That is what happened here, no? Skew Hermitian, which is the definition of 1 by 2 times a minus a power theta. Okay. How can you show the? Is the third problem understood? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so can you show in a similar way, fourth problem, show that every square matrix can be expressed as P plus AQ, where P is symmetric and Q is symmetric. What could be the definitions of P and Q for the fourth problem? Is it not similar to this? What could be the definition? Replacing theta with T in the third problem. Am I right? So what is fourth problem is about? Fourth problem, suppose A is a square matrix. Okay, so define. How can you define A? Okay, so what is our aim? Our aim is to show that, to express A equal to P plus IQ, P plus IQ, where P is symmetric. Here P is symmetric and Q is, in this case, Q is skew symmetric, not here in the previous problem both are Hermitian, but here not both are symmetric. One is symmetric, other one is skew symmetric. One is symmetric, other one is skew symmetric. Okay, how can I define? But definition is in a similar way. You define P equal to 1 by 2 times A plus A transpose. Okay, and note that P transpose equal to P. We already did it several times. This implies that P is symmetric. But in exams you show this. In exams you show this if it is asked. Okay. So note that P is symmetric. This part we proved. And Q equal to how do I define? Now I is there. Now I is there. So instead of 1 by 2 times, if I define 1 by 2 I times, so that I gets cancelled, no? Do you understand the point? So if I can define Q equal 1 by 2 I times A minus A transpose, then what happens? Let us check what kind of matrix Q will be. Q transpose would be 1 by 2 I times A minus A transpose whole transpose. But what is KA whole transpose? K whole transpose is? Please respond.
K into A transpose.
K into A transpose. Okay. So because of this property, we should not apply any conjugate. So this is simply, so this is 1 by 2I into A minus A transpose whole transpose. So this is going to be 1 by 2I times A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose. So this is 1 by 2I times A transpose minus A. So if we take minus common, minus of 1 by 2I times A minus A transpose. But what is 1 by 2I into A minus A transpose? Q. So this is minus Q. Therefore, Q transpose equal to minus Q means what? What is Q? Q is
Skew symmetric.
Q symmetric. Now what is P plus IQ? What is P plus IQ? P means 1 by 2 times A plus A transpose plus I times Q is 1 by 2I times A minus A transpose. I gets cancelled. You are going to get as A. Is this clear to all of you? Therefore, you are able to express a square matrix as a form P plus IQ, where P and P is Q symmetric, and Q is skew symmetric. Okay. Now what you do? Now homework. Okay. I'll write in the next page. Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll just add a page. Okay, so verify. Okay, first problem, verify uh, verify the results 1 and 4 for the matrix A equal to something like 2 3 minus 1 0 4 2 1 6 5. Okay. Next, verify the results. Verify the results for 2 and 3 for the matrix A equal to 2. I'll write this 1 plus 2i 2 3 minus I 2 plus 3i 2i 1 minus 2i 1 plus I 0 3 plus 2. That means what? In the first problem, express A equal to P plus Q, where P is symmetric, Q is Q symmetric. Fourth result means what? A equal to P plus IQ, where P is symmetric, Q is Q symmetric. Am I right? In a similar way, in this case, what you do? Express A equal to P plus Q, where P is Hermitian, Q is Q Hermitian. Second one, A equal to P plus IQ, where both P and Q are Hermitian. Is that okay? Will you do these two problems? And you know how to define P and Q. How to define P and Q? You look at the proofs of the results. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Did you copy the problems?
Yes, sir.
And what kind of P and Q that are there in your results? Okay.